Hey guys, thank you all for waiting so patiently. Today I'll be making dark kidney beans and a filling for tostadas, which are just deep fried corn tortillas. I'm going to show you how to make the beans first. So you're going to start off with a pot at medium heat. Start by adding oil to your pot. You can use whatever kind of oil you'd like. I used olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, but you can use whatever you want. This is all I had. I'm cutting up half of a white onion into small pieces. I'm also going to chop up a long hot pepper, as you see me doing there, into small pieces. Then I'm taking the green bell pepper, also cutting it into small pieces. Chop, chop, chop. Don't be a lazy chopper. All of this is going to simmer with your olive oil and garlic. You're waiting, while we're chopping all of this up, you're waiting for your oil to heat up. So keep it on medium heat, not too high. You don't want your oil to burn, but you also want it to heat up while you're cutting your veggies. I'm still here chopping. Chopping and prepping takes most of the work, but it's so worth it when you use fresh vegetables and fresh herbs. Your cooking it's just different. And if you don't start your beans like this, they're probably trash. I'm just kidding. But yeah, this is the best way to do your beans. My mama taught me this way, and I've been doing it ever since. I also used 1 plum tomato. And if you guys don't like spice, you definitely can omit the hot pepper and the Scotch bonnet. I personally love spicy food, but I know everyone doesn't, so you can just totally skip the peppers. I also added about 2 scallions or green onion. It gives a nice flavor. Here I'm chopping up my cilantro into little pieces. I used about a pinch of it. I eyeball everything. I'm so sorry guys, I'm going to get better. Cilantro just adds more of a delicious flavor to your beans. I love it. By the time you cut all of this, your oil should definitely be nice and hot like mine is. I'm taking about 3 garlic cloves and I'm mincing them straight into the extra virgin olive oil. That's all going to saute together. I actually bought this garlic crusher the other day and I thought it was going to be a game changer, but it actually is a big pain in the ass and I hate it. I'll be using my other cheap one. So you're just going to let that all mingle in the oil. Let it become fragrant. You do not want to brown your garlic because you're still going to add other veggies to it. So as your garlic becomes fragrant, as mine is, you add your white onion and green bell pepper, little by little. Let that all saute and mingle. Sauteing all of these together are just going to release all of the flavors. Okay guys, so this is how it should be looking. Everything in the pot just doing its thing. Let it simmer. I'm actually going to mix it up and I'm going to start seasoning this. I use the Goya Total Sazon. I think it's the Total Perfect Seasoning. That's what it says. But yeah, I just cover the whole perimeter of the pot. I then add some ancho chili powder, about a teaspoon. Some garlic salt. I know not everyone likes salt, but do what you want. I like it. I also add about 2 teaspoons of cumin. Love some cumin. Here I am eyeballing again. A splash of paprika. It looks like I used 2 packets of sazon, but I definitely only used half of it. So I would use about 1 orange packet of the sazon. Okay, so now that all of your veggies are seasoned, let them all just marinate. and combined. Let it simmer up together for about 2 minutes or so, and then you can start adding your beans. I used canned Goya dark kidney beans. However, you can use whatever you want. Any type of beans will work. I also recommend you can use fresh beans, but just remember you have to soak those in cold water the night before, so just prep ahead of time. I'm going to use these 2 canned beans, and I'm just going to go ahead and throw them right in. So we've basically made our own sofrito, and all that is just blended up vegetables and seasonings. You can totally do it in a blender before, but I like to do mine this way. It just comes out so much better and tastier. But if you're pressed for time, you can totally make little containers or whatever you like of sofrito. It is a must. Okay, so you have your beans in. Now you're just going to mix everything up together, make sure it's nice and combined, and you're going to continue to let this simmer. So this is how your beans should look. You're going to lower your heat. I like my beans saucy, so you're going to see me take some vegetable stock, which I am here. I'm going to add in a drop, literally a drop. This is optional. I like my beans saucy. Some like them dry, some like to squash their beans. I like them like this. Now I'm going to start the no-cook filling for my tostadas. Okay, so you should have your beans going, and they should boil or simmer for about at least 30 to 40 minutes, and you can start on your no-cook filling. Here I'm using some yellow canned corn and black beans with some seasonings that I have listed. And you're just going to mix this all into your black beans and corn mixture first, so your veggies don't get all clumpy. I'm going to add my seasonings now. You can use whatever seasonings you guys like. So before seasoning, you're going to want to rinse and drain your black beans and canned corn. It just helps with the seasoning. It allows it to stick better. So after everything is all seasoned up and yummy, you're going to add in your cut veggies that I've already cleaned, prepped, and cut. Mix everything all together, and that's basically it. I love this recipe because it is so easy and you don't have to cook it. I went ahead and made some white jasmine rice off camera because I figured it was a little basic, but if you guys want a video on my white rice, I can definitely do that too. I also deep fried my corn tortillas. That's how I got these shells. Each layer is layered with the no-cook filling, and you can add some vegan cheese if you want, which I did, and just layer it. And then I topped it with banana peppers, avocado, scallion, pico de gallo. That's really it. Thank you so much for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe for more videos. Bye!